So has that destroyed my slot? It has. It has indeed. It baffles me how every single time it manages to do this. I don't know what it wants from me. How do you want me to arrange my slot for you to actually not destroy my top row, Battle Cats? Is that too much to ask from you, really? Is it? Actually, no, it hasn't destroyed my top row. Ignore that. Oh dear. And yeah, I tell you what, enjoy it in any way you see fit within the law, which I'm sure is balanced out, at least hopefully, by my A-levels, otherwise I'm destined for failure. It matters not, because I was just like, will I get Kronos? Probably not. We didn't get Kronos. We got some stuff that might be good, might not be good, but whatever. What will I get? I mean, it knows it can roll for me, that's fine. That's a bit of an obsolete question. I knew it was going to roll me some rare cats. I don't really know what I would have done if it hadn't have. So we start off with... Because it's not another dupe Tropical Kalisa. That's our 2NH3 slot. That's our Growing Strange slot. Rip to that. That is for floor 39, which I guess is pointless now, because we don't need that. Let's change that. So it's one of the old blokes, but he's not old anymore by the looks of it. He's got red, he's got, like, I don't know, scars, and that's fantastic. I tell you what, I'm just going to do a bit of active audio management. I sense that wavelength is a bit high. Let's turn that down a little bit, in case when I tail off at the end of sentences, ye can't hear me. Well, I mean, double-edged sword, really. It might be quite a good thing that you can't. But the level comes to an end. And we are, in fact... I almost thought that Le Saint was just called Papa Le Saint. Just because, like, Chauzy just decides what all units are called. Is that a... What a pointless soundbite. Not an aesthetic I usually see. But then again, this isn't the sort of thing that you usually see either, really, is it? It's just If I look at it from just that angle, it's perfectly good. It's a new red blokey. He's pretty hecka good, scary, fun. I'm finding it really difficult to describe him, you know? Flipping stage attack. Begins to us. Well, mister. A star pang as well. Wow, isn't that just absolutely fantastic? A little bit wrong trousers, you know, a bit of Wallace and Gromit. I'm liking that, you know. Flipping penguin. There's not really much more to say about that, is there? Well, I was rather hoping there was an H that I could not pronounce, but however, notwithstanding, on the other hand, the motif shall not continue. That was rubbish. I need to, like, talk less, smile more. But, I mean, I won't question a slow coming out of nowhere and doing lots of slowage. No problem at all. I mean, the noises are not helpful. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I should probably have, like, a nap. Oh well. Don't mind if I do. Saving for best of the best against the advice of everyone, 'cause apparently I have most of them. Little Valkyrie is sort of tugging my heartstrings. I sort of looked, not those kind of heartstrings. You know what I mean. Not that we'll probably get there, but you know, it's an interesting thought. And be interested to hear you bullying me, saying that you all wrote too easy in the difficulty of Battle Cats section. And as I sign off this video to move on to iMovie to edit, then to upload, then to see your responses in the long far future, and then just try and get ourselves some more monies before we commit to any more kind of spending. To start off with, now, I just thought I'd, you like rice, don't you? I think. And also, might be wise to... No, I reckon we can get away with dual razor meat shielding it. Gives us the best contingency planning. So, if only I could actually hear the music of the level. I'm sure it's brilliant, and I'll find out what it sounds like during the edit. But the way that we've had to fight with OBS to get it to even work, we're getting the game audio in. I cannot hear a single thing that comes out of my computer, but I trust it's brilliant. There's a relic doge as well, and I mean, so all said there, really. Over and over again. As gone as they are now, so is the enemy, and so will be the base in a few short seconds for us to move on to whatever is next, and probably, I don't know. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doodle-doo. We might have a bit of trouble here. Uncanny record. It's only... Oh no, it's resistant to alien attacks as well. That's quite good then. Didn't know it was resistant to aliens as well as red. That is good news indeed. Cat Machine being an absolutely fantastic meat shield, which actually already is not performing how I wanted it to. That's not quite... I don't know, it might be actually what I asked for. I feel like that's the most important thing. That's not bad. I tell you, that's pretty good. I'm liking that. Once it's gacha, you get these sort of special free game passes. Look at that. I win. As if our difficulties couldn't get any greater. Well, guess what? They could. I was going somewhere with that, I promise you. I'm probably making horrendous noises doing this repeatedly and not really helping the cause at all. Right, almost goes. He does, in fact. I swear it to you. Doing the same thing with Minnow Waves. I should have thought about this. Cheat attack. Unbelievable. Okay. You don't usually respond, and I don't expect you to here either, because this won't be in the video. Probably to iMovie, as I always go, or maybe YouTube if I'm feeling in a procrastinating mood. But in any case, welcome to... Ugh. There's been not quite level 30 bases, but in fact a new base format has been added to, brilliantly for us, in fact, ad revenue, so, you know. As short as what I plan to do is move swiftly these into the future Hang on. What? Hey. What? Have I... Perhaps. And the it's like... actually, and all of that, a bit mess... I'm hoping that should be alright. The other... But I mean, there you go. At least... And after that, I reckon, yeah, Sniper the Cat, that's going to help our cause greatly. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready for you. So I've got the worker cat on. I dare you. Cyberpunk should hope. This is the land. Oh no, of course, the mega castle. I think for into the spiritual realm, or would it have been more rise up into the spiritual realm? Whatever. I was hoping the Master Raid would die, but oh, he's flipping. Oh well. I think it looks really nicely proper fancy. A good. I shall leave you here, so I shall. So from what I can work out, what seems to be happening these days at the moment is that people are all being a bit like, that flipping Regit, what's he flipping doing? Or something like that. I'm afraid I can't go into much more detail than that, because it's a bit strange to really see. So I've looking in me Ven or off topic or suggestions. Someone's put it in suggestions, I think. They've written a bit of a paragraph. I'm gonna read it. Yeah, here they are, so you won't be able to see them, but what I see in front of me is a little bit, one of them saying that I don't enjoy anything anymore, which is probably true, and another one saying, well, another one perpetuating, I'm not going to say fake news, but the attitudes that I don't agree with about this kind of mystical Regit that they know that just sort of ignores everybody's advice. But that's just not really true. Anyway,